Hey guys, so in today's video, we are going to be doing a health and fitness related Q&A. I don't think I've ever done one of these on my channel, or at least if I have, it's been like roped up into another video. But if you guys are new here and you're like, Emma, you normally do EDM and festival content, why are you talking about healthy eating and fitness? It's because it's been a huge part of my life and I have gone through, I would say, a big weight loss transformation slash one of the areas of my life that I am very passionate about, and that is just a hobby of mine, is working out and eating healthy and meal prepping. I've done a couple videos on my channel related to it, but primarily I talk about EDM and festivals and sometimes makeup. Now that January is over, a lot of people have resolutions to either lose weight or get in shape or start eating better. And for me personally, I like to use music festivals as sort of like a goal of mine to get healthy and just sort of like clean up my diet a bit. So I'm going to Ultra Miami in mid-March. I have about a month and a half now to really get into a cutting phase. For me personally, that's my goal. I gained a little bit of weight over the holidays. I ate whatever I wanted and it was wonderful. But now it's really time to like buckle down and get back into the shape that I was last festival season, because that's just like what makes me feel good and I feel really comfortable and confident in my outfits. So with all of that being said, I posed a question to you guys on my Instagram stories at Emma Kapotes, if you guys are not following already over there, and I asked you for any health and fitness related questions. So hopefully we can all be in this together, progress together. If you have any additional questions to today's topic, please feel free to leave them down in the comments below and we'll just start this whole conversation. I won't go too much into like my history with all of this. I have two or three on my actual like weight loss and fitness journey. If you guys want to check them out, I'll leave a link down below in the description box. But I am currently, I would say, like 25 pounds-ish less than what I was 4 years ago. So the last 4 years of my life, I have really been dedicated to completely changing my lifestyle. I am the happiest I've ever been. I have a good relationship with food and fitness now, and that's where I'm at. But if you want to know how I got here, watch those videos. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump right into your questions. This is all about you guys, so we're gonna do this together. Okay, so at deadmoon_ said, how long did it take for you to notice results? So I would say when I started, actually it was almost 5 years ago that I started my fitness journey, because I have been at my gym in the city for 5 years. The first month I joined that gym, it's a HIIT gym, I lost an inch off of my waist. So I was probably, I'm 5'1" at the time. My highest weight I ever was 152 pounds, which is a lot on a small frame. So within that first month, I saw noticeable differences, and I was doing a couple classes a week. I believe I was doing 3 classes a week. So that was very quick in the beginning. And then as I continued to progress and eat healthy and work on my fitness, I lost like a good amount in the beginning, and then I plateaued for a couple years, and it's been like up and down, and now I have a grasp on it. But I would say, like, if you definitely are overweight or carrying a lot of extra weight and you start, you know, eating much healthier and having a good fitness plan, you will notice stuff dropping off pretty quickly in the very beginning. At Miss Lynn said, thoughts on intermittent fasting? That's a great question. I've never tried it personally, because like when I'm hungry I eat. I'm more, what is it called, intuitive eating. I love that saying. I know some people think it's bullshit, but I like listen to my body pretty well now. Intermittent fasting I think like really works for some people. I've heard that it can have really great results. I think the best thing for me about it is like it would be great to help me stop eating late at night and then maybe waiting a little bit longer to eat in the morning. So I think it's interesting and it could work for some people. Okay, at rbex23 said, what's the type of workout you always post pics from? Is that boot camp? Okay, so I go to a gym, it's a HIIT gym. So at my gym, every day of the week is a different like focus. So one day is cardio, one day is strength, one day is core. And so I post a lot of videos from that on my Instagram account, and we're always changing up the workouts on a monthly basis. So it's high intensity interval training or circuit training. It's like maybe a 25 to 30 minute class. So you do a lot of work in a small amount of time, but the results are like fantastic. So it's great. I think it's at shkel13 said, where do you grocery shop and how often? My favorite thing of all time is Trader Joe's. I'm obsessed with Trader Joe's. I talk about it all the time. I love that one because it's the most affordable for me, and I love their produce section, and I like their pre-prepared food, and even some of their frozen food is really good. So I shop there. I go once a week, every now and then more than that. And sometimes I do ShopRite if I like need any name brand stuff, but that's usually the processed stuff. At KMeyer131417 said meal prep that you actually want to eat. Oh my god, I have so much meal prep I actually want to eat. That's the best thing. If you want to stick to a healthy diet, cook food that tastes good. I have like some core staple ones. I mean, like, I personally don't eat beef or pork. It's called a poultritarian, if that's even a real word. I eat like poultry and seafood, and then like more vegetarian, I guess you would say. I've been doing that for 11 years, almost 12 years. So anyway, with that being said, I like to just meal prep a lot of chicken and salads, Greek salad. I made like a really good shrimp and cauliflower rice stir fry meal prep the other day. What else? Overnight oats is something good and easy. I have a what I eat in a week video that just came out, so go check that out for meal prep ideas. Okay, at Aurora Life with Ash said, what are some of your favorite Tabata circuits, and do you meal prep in the weekends? Oh my god, there's so many good Tabata ones. At my gym, we just mix it up so often, so I like that I'm constantly challenging my body and it's constantly confused. So that's why I feel like I've gained so much muscle, because we're always mixing it up. And when we start to get comfortable with the Tabata workout, you switch it the next month, and then you get something else that's going to challenge you in a different place. But I do like cardio Tabata. That really kicks your ass. And I do meal prep on the weekends. I really try and do it on Sundays if I can. I feel like it just sets you off on like the right path throughout the week. Okay, at Emma Bean Carlson said, best tips to get that rave booty. Girl, I'm right with you. So I did a rave booty workout. I'm calling it like volume 1. Volume 2 is going to be coming out very soon. I'm going to make it a series on my channel. But oh my god, squats, lunges, all of the lunges, resistance bands are your best friend. Put resistance bands around like right above your knee or your ankles, and get into a squat position and do some steps left and right. Plank jacks, any kind of fun stuffs. Resistance bands, good for you. At KTCool_11 said, what vegan brands do you think are actually good? Trying to add some to my lifestyle. Ooh, that's a great question. I'm not vegan, so I feel like I'm not the best person to ask. I was vegan way back in high school. I've been vegetarian. I've tried so many different things because I really love animals, and it breaks my heart that I eat animals. But I don't know. I feel like I can't answer that question because I don't know any like off the top of my head. Okay, at Kenya_Sanchez, healthy late night snack ideas. Okay, I'm a big fan of popcorn. I'm obsessed with popcorn. I feel like out of all the options, it's a healthier option because you can eat a lot more for lower calories. Make sure you're avoiding the ones with like a ton of butter or kettle corn, which is my favorite. I try and eat like the healthier pop kind of stuff. That's always a good one. I just recently bought strawberries and no sugar added Cool Whip, so I'll have some of that late at night. If you like dark chocolate, go as dark as you can, get a bar and break off like 2 or 3 pieces of dark chocolate just to like satisfy your sweet tooth. That's a good one. Or fruit. Oh, somebody said, it was at PH89S said, I use this expression, day by day in every way, I'm getting better and better. I love that. That's so true. Okay, at Frank Glazner said, what are some of your favorite Trader Joe items that are great for meal prepping? Oh, okay, good question. I mean, I'm a big fan of the produce section. I do like a lot of the pre-prepared meats. So like the chicken, they have like an Indian one. So like all the sauces are on it already and it's seasoned. They have a pesto chicken that's good. Brian likes, they have like a steak, a carne asada steak one. The turkey burgers, the frozen turkey burgers from Trader Joe's are like a necessity for me. I always have those. And what else? In the salad section, like the lettuce, they have a lot of pre-chopped up like veggies that are just easy to throw in a pan with olive oil and cook those to go. So they do pre-prepare a lot for you, which is really great at Trader Joe's. Okay, at AmberL_MZ said, how do you eat healthy while going to all these festivals? Okay, it is so easy to get sidetracked when you're traveling on vacation or on festivals, obviously, because you don't have the ability to meal prep and you tend to either eat more or just choose like really easy fast food kind of items because they're there. Like I said, I'm more of an intuitive eater. I'm not like a deprive yourself kind of person. That has never worked for me. That might work for other people, but I feel like sometimes it's okay to give in and like you may not be perfect all of the festival weekend. If you want to try a food that they have there that sounds really interesting that you've never seen before, try the food and eat it. The good thing about festivals is you're dancing and on your feet, so I usually end up losing like a pound or 2 depending on the festival because I'm just so busy and I'm not eating as much as I normally would eat. But I mean, really try and prepare before you go to the festival. I always eat a very big meal before the festival, and I try and make that as healthy as I can. Like, even if there's fast food around you, like go to a Subway or go to a Panera and pick like a salad and a half sandwich. Try and eat something before you get there. A lot of festivals will have vegan and vegetarian options. Some of them have smoothies. Like, pick that over like the chicken tenders and french fries, or like something deep fried, because that's just gonna hurt your stomach anyway. So definitely eat something beforehand, and also put some good snacks in your hotel room for when you come home and you have the munchies late at night. Popcorn, something healthy to munch on that's not like complete crap. At Jess_Marie_B said, what are some of your staple items for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? I'm literally a basic ass bitch. If you guys have watched any of my vlogs, I eat the same meals over and over again, and I swap out very few new things. But for breakfast, it's typically 2 eggs over easy and either turkey bacon or chicken sausage and half an avocado with hot sauce on it. I eat that all the time. Overnight oats are great. I'll throw like a banana in there and almond butter. I make a banana and pineapple smoothie with almond milk. Sometimes I eat these Vans, they're gluten-free blueberry waffles. Oh my fucking god. And I'll do some like turkey sausage or something on the side of that. You just have to be careful because I'll put maple syrup on it, and that's like got a lot of sugar in it. So yeah, that kind of stuff. Veggie omelets, throw a whole bunch of vegetables in there, an avocado on the side. I try and do a lot of protein and healthy fats in the morning. Oh, and like I said before, lunch and dinner are like very interchangeable. It could be salads, it could be, it's mainly like a protein, a shit ton of vegetables, and then some sort of carb. So maybe like a sweet potato, roasted potatoes, those are always good. I like to eat like more Asian kind of food, so I'll do like chicken thighs with veggie stir fry, and I like jasmine rice. And then I typically eat a lot of Mexican food because that's my favorite cuisine. So ground turkey with guac, salsa, all kinds of peppers, black beans. So good, so good. And turkey chili is really good too. Atlee.2899 said, easy snacks meals to give me energy before a show or during a festival. Ooh, okay. I mean, if you can, grab some like good granola bars, not the heavy sugary kind of ones that are high in calorie. Lara bars are good. Those are Whole30 approved. They have like 2 ingredients. Sometimes I'll eat a Cliff bar. Epic bars I like to eat, but I mean, you don't want to completely like avoid carbs. You do want to eat something that's going to give you energy, but I don't want to feel too bloated. So again, I will try and go with something that's like more protein and vegetable based, rather than anything like super carb heavy that's gonna like weigh me down and make me feel bloated, if that makes sense. Nuts are an easy snack to throw in your bag and pack with you as well. At Carasita_bear, do you think working out can help your stamina when it comes to raving? 1000%. I feel like I'm not out of breath as easily. I can stand on my feet longer. I feel like I have more stamina throughout the festival just because I'm like so used to doing endurance workouts. So I do feel like it helps me last longer, and I'm not like as exhausted as quickly. So yes, I do think it helps. At Britter Bader said, I need meal plan ideas, can you help? Yes, check out the what I eat in a week video, and I can do more for sure if you guys want to see more. At Song of Sunset said, what do you do to fight workout boredom and mental fatigue? That's a great question. I feel like the biggest challenge in all of this is like mental. You need to be able to push yourself and motivate yourself to do any of this. I know where a lot of you guys are in your life right now. If you can't find the motivation, that was me. I don't know what clicked in my head that finally got me down this path, but it took me gaining so much weight and eating like complete shit and feeling like shit all the time to finally like have a bell go off in my head that I was like, you need to change your life. You're exhausted when you walk up a flight of stairs. You're always out of breath. Your heart hurts. Your stomach always feels sick. So I just try and remind myself that like I'm doing things to make me feel better every day and to feel more confident and comfortable in myself. And I'm like fueling my body by the things I'm eating and the things I'm doing to it. So I don't know, workout boredom. I mean, again, I picked a workout finally after years of trying all different kinds of workouts that works because it's constantly changing up the routine. I need a class format. That may not work for other people, but to fight my boredom, like I have to be in a class to motivate me. If I'm on my own, I either won't work out as hard or I'll do a workout for like 20 minutes and then be like, okay, that was good enough for the day, and then I'll go home. So I don't know, try switching it up. Maybe try different styles, maybe try classes, maybe try working out with a buddy, maybe try a different time of day. If you typically work out at night, try and get your ass up in the morning and work out in the morning. For me, I've done all three. I've done morning, I've done afternoon at lunch, and I've done evening, and sometimes you just need to switch up the time of day. Okay, and then this is very similar. At Dana Baraz, I think, says, how do you stay motivated, especially during stressful times? These are great questions. Honestly, I need motivation right now. I will be completely honest with you guys. Like, it was tough. I've gained probably like 5 pounds over the holiday season, which is not a lot, but again, I'm a small person, so like it shows on me quickly. So I have just keep reminding myself like how much better I feel when I'm like in my best shape. It just really motivates me. And again, like when I eat like crap, I feel like crap. So I keep trying to remind myself like I want to get to a place where I feel good and I feel healthy. So rather than like using food and like being a little bit lazy as like my crutch, I'm trying to remind myself that I can use it to benefit myself instead. And you kind of just have to push yourself at the end of the day. Like, even if you do not want to go to the fucking gym, it's the last thing you want to do. You need to just get your ass out the door and go to the gym. Like, cut the excuses, cut the laziness, just make yourself go. Even if you do 20 minutes, it's better than doing 0, because you're probably just gonna spend that time scrolling on Instagram or sitting on your ass watching TV when you could be doing something that's gonna make you feel better in the end. Endorphins are great, they make you feel good. So I don't know, it's kind of like a combination of just like being your own cheerleader and then just reminding yourself what your goals are. And then at Jennifer G said, how many times a week do you work out and for how long? So I'm kind of in a mix right now. I have like an unlimited plan with my gym. So right now the minimum I do is 3 classes a week. And then the most I'll do is if I go 5 days a week, and I'll do classes every day. But like my body is hella sore when I do that. So it's usually 3 to 4 classes a week, and that's it. I take the weekends off. I used to supplement and do cardio. I would just like run on a treadmill or do elliptical on the weekends. But right now I'm just doing my classes because they really are intense. They're technically 45-minute classes, but there's a 5-minute warm-up, and I think the actual workout is like 25 minutes long. But I sweat so much and I burn hundreds of calories in the classes that I'm doing. So if anybody out there thinks you need to be killing yourself 7 days a week, you absolutely do not. If you're eating right, you can be working out less. So it's just, you know, you got to decide what you want to do. If you want to eat like shit and eat whatever you want and kill yourself at the gym every single day, I've done that. It's not fun. There are other ways around it. 5 Feet Short said, tips for a first timer at the gym. Ooh, I remember being first timer. You just like, don't be afraid of anything. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be intimidated. Like, everyone has started somewhere. So just like kind of get out of your own head. Everyone at the gym is there to make themselves better and to improve themselves. So I don't know, like maybe watch some routines online or look up some different fitness people. I love Whitney Simmons. She does really great Instagram workouts, short little HIIT workouts that she does. Come in there with some ideas of like what you're gonna do, and then you can always ask people for help if you need, or like go with a buddy just to make you feel a little bit more comfortable, but put yourself out there. Okay, at Jennifer.5978 said, what breakfast foods do you eat or make on a busy morning? P.S. Love these videos. Thanks, I'm so happy. Okay, busy mornings are really tricky because I will fall into this trap. If I literally get ready and have to be out the door, I leave myself like a 20-minute window in the morning. Overnight oats, the easiest thing to do. You make it the night before. I do half a cup of oats, half a cup of almond milk, a teaspoon of almond butter, cinnamon, and a full banana, and I mush it all up in a mug, throw it in the fridge, and I grab that and go in the morning. That's quick. Oatmeal is quick. Again, you pop it in the microwave for a minute and cut up strawberries, throw raspberries in there, throw a banana in there. I do a lot of Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is so easy. That's ready to go. Measure it out if you need to and throw some berries in there or some honey. I personally would try to avoid any kind of cereal. You know, I feel like you're just gonna get into a trap with that. And for a while, again, I was eating the Vans gluten-free blueberry waffles, and I would just heat up some turkey sausage on the side. So sometimes I do that as well. At Marissa.Leanne said, what's your favorite go-to healthy snack when you're craving sugar? I really will just try and go for some fruit. I love apples with almond butter. That's always good. Again, I don't know. I'm I am a sweet tooth, but I'm also a salty tooth. So like salty tooth, I crave sweet and salty. So I would probably go for popcorn, but at Trader Joe's, they have like this whole wall of chocolate bars. So again, I'll pick like a very, very dark chocolate bar. Some of them have caramel inside of them, and you just gotta watch your portion control. I'll break off like 2 pieces of it and eat those 2 pieces and call it a day. So you gotta go for that. Or again, right now I'm on a strawberries with Cool Whip kick. So that's a good one too. Okay, this is a good question. I think it's Erica Hates You said, how do you realistically resist cravings? Honestly, again, it depends on what you're doing, like what meal plan you're on. I'm just doing intuitive eating, so I eat what I want when I want, but I do primarily eat healthy, so I never feel deprived, because like today, for example, is Super Bowl Sunday. I know I'm going to be eating chips and dip and wings, and I'm probably going to have some drinks. I will just try and watch the amount that I have, so maybe I'll have 1 or 2 drinks and maybe like 3 wings, rather than like I could eat up to 10 if I really wanted to. So I would say like maybe you don't have to resist cravings, just watch your portion size of them, because if you deprive yourself too much, you're gonna like crash later and then like eat everything in sight. So I would say portion control, or try and find healthier alternatives if possible. Okay, it's Emily Light, is it ever a struggle to balance a healthy lifestyle and finding time for fitness when traveling? Yes, 100%. Honestly, again, like when I'm traveling and doing festivals and stuff like that, to me, the festival itself is a workout. Like you're on your feet, you're dancing. So I'm not concerned about like working out when I'm traveling. But again, just prepare yourself ahead of time. Pack nuts, pack granola bars, bring anything healthy to eat. I went with my coach at my gym, Emily, my good friend Emily. We went to Ever After together last year. She literally went to the gym at the hotel that weekend, which she's a physical trainer, so it made total sense. I did not go to the gym, but I found myself eating healthier that weekend because I was with her. So when we went to the grocery store to buy snacks for the hotel room, we bought like a whole thing of apples. I bought like yogurts with a little granola, and then we bought like an entire 24-pack case of water, because we were just like, she drinks so many bottles of water a day, so that's probably why she looks amazing. So stay hydrated, and just really, you have to prepare yourself ahead of time. If you prepare yourself, you're gonna be fine. At Koya, Edmund said, how do you stay motivated to continuously go to the gym? I kind of hit on this already, but again, I pay for classes a monthly fee that is expensive, so like that motivates me to get my ass to the gym because I'm paying for it. So I'm like, okay, you can't get out of it. And also like, you have to find some place that feels like a community, maybe. Like to me, I have so many friends at my gym. I love my coaches to death. It's a community feeling, and I want to see them every day, and I want to catch up with them. So that motivates me. It's also like my social hour where I get to go see people and we all like push each other. I have my gym buddies, and yeah, we're just constantly like growing and progressing together. So that's like very motivating for me as well. At Psycha F Veronica said, what do you do for cardio? So again, I used to do like treadmill, elliptical, that kind of route. I don't even know at this point the last time I was on a treadmill or elliptical. I've taken a very long hiatus. It's been months. Like I would maybe say summer or fall. I've just been doing my HIIT workouts lately, but we do, I mean, all of them are technically like cardio, but we do have a cardio day, and it's just like, it's basically shorter intervals. So it might be like a 20-second workout and then a 10-second break, and you do it 8 times in a row. And it's like everything from squats, lunges, burpees, lifting weights, like all kinds of crazy things that they come up with. It's just very fast paced, so your heart rate is like very elevated the entire workout. So I do HIIT workouts for cardio. This is from AlleyCat93. What are some of the best workouts to burn tummy fat? That is a great question. I carry the most of my weight in my stomach. The last place for me to lose weight is my stomach, and the first one to gain it is my stomach. So I don't really have the answer to that right now because I have a lot of stomach fat. Honestly, a lot of core workouts is definitely things that you could be doing. If you're gaining muscle, you're gonna be like losing fat and weight in some places. So I really focus on gaining muscle as much as I can and burning fat. So I just do that through circuit training the most, lifting weights. Do not be afraid to lift weights, ladies. At Laura G07_TU, how do you deal with working and eating at work? I know you have an office job. Yes, I do. I work a full-time job, like 8:45 to 5 o'clock every day. I do the gym at lunchtime. That works the best for me. I actually eat very healthy when I'm at work. It's more like nighttime when I get home and the weekends where I can get a little off track. But again, just prepare yourself. I pack a lunch almost every single day. I bring snacks for mid-morning and for afternoon. I run into issues when I do not pack a snack because the office has like chips and hot chocolate and people bring in baked goods. So if I do not pack snacks like nuts, fruit, oatmeal, all kinds of things like that, then I run into trouble. So I would say pre-pack your food and meal prep and make sure you have extra amount of snacks thrown in your purse or in your desk. And drink a fuck ton of water. That's my other thing. I drink so much water when I'm at work. When I'm at home, like today, I think I might have had a glass of water. At work, I probably drink like 4 bottles of water a day. So drink a lot of water. At Amanda Please says, what keeps you motivated besides festivals, and do you have cravings and how do you control them? I think we covered a lot of this, but I personally use festivals as like my checkpoints because again, like I like to wear these cute little rave outfits. I want to look good in them. I always used to use EDC Las Vegas as like my goal for the year, and it's just fun for me. Like it gives me a time frame so I'm not like crash dieting. Like right now I have a month and a half before Ultra. That's plenty of time for me to like really shape up and like not rush anything. But yeah, you can stay motivated by so many different things. You can motivate yourself with your friends. You can have different life events coming up that you want to look snatched for, or it could just be in general you want to feel better every day. That's a very big important one. And fighting cravings, guys, let me just say in general about this, the biggest thing I learned, one of the biggest things that I learned throughout my entire weight loss situation, journey, whatever you want to call it, is to listen to your body and actually pay attention the next day or a couple hours later to how you're feeling. Because I think so often a lot of people eat until they're full or like sickeningly full, and you aren't paying attention to like how that makes you feel. So when you eat things, how does your stomach feel after? Are you tired? Are you out of breath? Like you notice how you feel after you eat Thanksgiving dinner, right? Like for me, I noticed it when I was eating carbs, like pizza. I would feel instantly bloated afterwards. All of the holiday season, I was eating so many cookies and I was feeling sick to my stomach every single night, and it was because of the amount of sugar that I was eating. So for cravings, like if you eat things and you give into them and eat whatever you want, go off the bandwagon, think about how you feel after and just remind yourself the next time that food comes around. You just need to think, is this worth eating for how I'm gonna feel later kind of situation, you know what I mean? All right, and then the only other questions left were more about like how to stay motivated. So I think I covered that, you guys. I know this is a very long ass video, but thank you so much for sticking around with me until the end. If you guys are here, leave me the little like arm muscle emoji for fitness down in the comments below so I know you guys made it until the very end. And again, please give this a thumbs up if you want to see more healthy eating and fitness videos from me. I'm happy to cover this more on my channel because I genuinely do love talking about it, and I have been where a lot of you guys listening have been fitness-wise or mentally, so I'm happy to talk about it and answer any other questions you guys have. Again, honestly, just go easy on yourselves. Don't beat yourself up. Don't get down. Don't use food as like an emotional crutch. I would just try and take control of your life, and the minute you start going easier on yourself and just really like listening to your body and fueling it in the right way, I think you're gonna start getting on the path of having a healthier relationship with food. Very tough, but small progress every day is still progress, and it will add up over time. So don't think about starting next week or in a month from now. Start tomorrow, because it will benefit you in the end, and if you keep prolonging it and putting it off, you're just losing out yourself. So with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something new. If you guys are new here, I would love it if you would subscribe and join the family, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.